collections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Let that harmony ring up to heaven and sing.
Well, a good afternoon, everyone. I'm Scott in the old Curiosity Shop, and I'm back with another kitchen counter thrift haul. Just look at all of that stuff. Wow! Beautiful glass. And I feel like we're playing that old Sesame Street game. Can you tell which one is not like the others? Yes, we've got a rogue piece of Pyrex that somehow jumped in here. Everything that you see, except one thing, is up for sale in the old Curiosity Shop right now. I'm keeping one item on this counter, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know exactly what I'm not going to part with. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's talk about the glass. We've got some uranium here. And in the very front, a piece of Indiana glass. I think this is the, Charlie pattern. I did the listing a couple days ago and I don't remember, but I don't know where they get Charlie from, but I think that's what that pattern is. It's a little candy dish in uranium. Pebbles in there, sort of like a stippled effect. And some cherries. Yeah. It's a nice one. We'll turn the black light on and let you see it glow. Of course, okay, Indiana glass. Now, this piece here, you're saying, Scott, you sold that a month ago. Well, I did. And I found another one yesterday, as a matter of fact. That is the, let's see, Jenkins glass ocean wave pattern. And boy, is it not a beautiful thing. In pink, a nice little console bowl there. Probably going to date to circa between 1920 to 1930. And it's, again, in perfect condition. I love the undulating waves there that you get in this. Very tropical. And pink. Yeah. Ocean waves. Nice glass by Jenkins Glass Company. So that's another one. There's that old Pyrex back there. Early 70s. I think it was a promotional piece. The pattern is called Kimchi. 1972, I think. You Pyrex folks know all about that. Condition is excellent, like new. You don't get any nasty old kitchen grease when you buy something from me. Made by Jeanette. There's another one of the cute little iridescent fawn. I guess it's a fawn. Powder dishes or trinket dishes for the vanity. You can even put candy in there if you want and do anything you want with it. And these are prone to chipping, but his little nose or her little nose and ears are perfect. I have sold these before. If you missed it in the Granny's Vanity sale, this is another one. So there it is. Yeah. And then here in the front is, it's a Landrum pedal, a pattern by Lancaster glass in topaz or yellow. It's a little 3-footed stand there. And this is going to be early 80s. This is going to be the 30s before Lancaster glass was consumed by, Anchor Hocking, I think, is that it?
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Many times you'll find this very same blank with an etching on it. And the etching is usually called Jubilee. I don't have a picture of it here, but it's just like a floral etching. Little leaves and some vines. And so it would be the petal blank. This is the petal blank. And then when it's etched, that etching is usually called Jubilee. I like it without the etching. I think it's a little more sophisticated without the etching. I do like etched glass, though. And there's that funny little button underneath. You don't only see that on Lancaster glass, but many glass companies in the 30s put that extra little glass button on the bottom. I guess it's just for decorative purposes. I don't think it serves any other purpose, but once in a while you will see this referred to as Anchor Hocking. I think Anchor Hocking, after they took over Lancaster glass, I think they continued to produce this pattern with some changes. But this one is definitely the early Lancaster glass. And then here's the new Martinsville center-handled tray. Now, today we say tidbits, but these were, in the old advertisements, were often called cracker trays or sandwich trays. So you can use all of those terms, and any little dainty type of thing that you want to serve it can easily be served on this. Even little cookies and desserts and things. These center handle trays were enormously popular the 20s into the 60s, and this is a beautiful piece by New Martinsville. Dates to circa 1930, and it glows beautifully. Yes, you've seen that before, and yes, it's back again. The mayonnaise with the wonderful matching ladle, made of glass. Now, the gilding here is a little spotty, as you can see. It's missing in some places, but it's not terrible. And I like this on the 3 little feet. Remember, mayonnaise we smear on our sandwiches today with a knife, but it was often used as a salad dressing in earlier days, and would be served on the table in little bowls like this with ladles. And of course, you could put anything in here that you want. Now, I did sell this. It did sell, but then it wasn't paid for, so I'm relisting it. And I want to say something quickly while we're here is when a person wins an item at auction, they are required by eBay to pay for it, and you got to pay for it rather quickly. If you don't pay for it within a certain number of days, eBay will open up a case. That sounds very serious, but I've had people scream at me. They win something, and maybe 3 or 4 days later, they get this email that says, a case has been opened against you, an unpaid case. And they yell at me, and but you have to know that does not come from the seller. That's generated by eBay, so we don't have control over that. Remember, if I don't get paid, eBay doesn't get paid. So, I just thought I'd point that out in case anyone wins an item and then they forget about it. You may get that email, and there's no strike against you. You've got about 5 days to then go ahead and pay for it. But rest assured, it's not me personally sending that out. There's another piece of Northwood in that paneled, beaded panel pattern. We saw one a couple of days ago with Vaseline glass. Yeah, that's still in the old curiosity shop up for auction. But here's another one. Now you'll note that this has the same base as the Vaseline example, but instead of Vaseline yellow, we just have the white opalescent. This appears as early as 1899 in one of the Northwood catalogs. And this type of glass predates Carnival glass by just a few years. Just a few years. Fenton is going to introduce the Carnival glass, I think, in 1904. So that's a nice early piece right there. And I guess I should get the camera down where you can really see these items. There's the Tiffin King's Crown, major popular pattern in the 1950s, big mid-century pattern. And here are 8 little tiny stems, I think 3.5 inches tall and 2 inches wide, and you can certainly serve a little bit of wine in those, or a cordial, or whatever you'd like. The flashing on them is in excellent condition, made by Tiffin glass in the 50s. The 2 green pieces in the back are anchor hocking tumble ups, and that's the block optic pattern. Now they are missing their little tumblers that sit on top. Hold on for a second. Let me grab. Well, I guess I'll show you what I'm doing. Somebody did ask me, what's in the rest of those cabinets? Well, more green. What do I want to grab for you? I would like to, I shouldn't say grab. Now this does not match. Okay, this does not go with this little tumble up here. This is the wrong size. And a lot of you already know what these are. Sometimes called a guest set or a bedroom set or a water set to go on the nightstand. You put water in it, and there was a matching tumbler that sat right over the top. Now this is not the tumbler this does not fit on the top, as you can see. That's not, but there's supposed to be one that goes on there, and I don't have either one. You can find them. But I'm selling these two as a pair, and they would make lovely vases, I think. You can see how beautiful they glow. Here's a Mosher. I'm sorry, Mosser, not Mosher. Different company. This is new, this picture here. I think it's called the Queen pattern, and it is 3 pounds with nothing in it. So if you have some flab under your arm from not going to the gym in over a year, just fill this up with iced tea and do some bicep reps, and you'll be looking fierce in no time. Heavy, beautiful cobalt blue glass. As I said, it's not old. I think they have discontinued it. Now that company is still in business, Mosser, and an American company. If I said Mosher, I did not mean the Czech company Mosher. I mean the American company Mosser. There it is. Blue, cobalt, picture, excellent condition. Ready for summertime picnics. I'll put that back down. And I think... Oh, I didn't tell you what am I keeping for myself. Well, you've already figured it out. This beautiful guy right back here. I absolutely love the combination of green, crystal, and black. I think that combination is so elegant. And I almost got detached retina when I saw this. Nice tall compote candy dish, really a candy dish I'd say. I think... blah 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 blah. I think this is Tiffin as well. I haven't tried to look it up. I think it might be Tiffin or Lancaster. Many of those 1920s and 30s companies did this fired on color. Now the glass is not green and blank, it's completely crystal, and they have this wonderful fired on color. The black on the bottom and then the green. It was an inexpensive way to put many different colors on glass, because you could have the crystal base or blank and then put all different kinds of color combinations. That pink, That black and green and crystal is wonderful. And as soon as I can get to the store and get myself a little bag of all sorts, licorice all sorts, that's what's going to go in there. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. As I said, it's all listed except that one candy dish. And I want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing. I almost never do this, but I went and kind of looked at my analytics the other day. And just slightly over 50% of the people who watch on a regular basis are subscribers, but there are about 40% who aren't. If you're not a subscriber, I would love it if you'd consider it. And I'd be thrilled. It does help out with the YouTube channel, and you can click that notification bell, as you know, and you'll always know when a new video pops up because I don't have a regular schedule. So won't you consider doing that? If you will, hit the subscribe button. I'd love it. Okay, folks, I've got a few things I need to rinse out, so I'm going to say thanks for watching. This is Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop. So long for now.